Welcome to News, Views, and What We Choose with Danielle and Dami.
Grab a drink, get the news, and come hang with us.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Ding. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a dirty martini. It's pretty filthy, but also I think these are different olives, so it looks extra colorful.
It looks like rosé
hmm
over olives.
It's actually quite good, and I didn't have any vermouth, so basically it is vodka and olive juice.
So it's very much like Tink. She calls it the cup of vodka. She's like having a nice crisp cup of vodka.
Delicious.
Um, I am having a fit vine wine that I've never had before. It's like the sexiest fit vine wine I've ever
Oh.
seen.
hmm
Um,
Wow.
but
What
it's
does that mean? What?
it's like look at the label. It's like all Valentine's Day theme of like reds and burgundies and purples, but it's a 2019 Cabernet Sauvignon Reserve.
Is it real wine or is it like
Yes.
like alcohol free?
No, no,
Okay.
no, no, no. It's a
What
real
makes it
wine.
fit?
So it doesn't have any added sugars.
Okay.
It's only 117 calories a glass. It
Hmm.
still has 14% alcohol, but it just has zero added sugar. Doesn't have any of the crazy gross junk that's in it that makes you like
Mm-hmm.
feel weird the next day. I've had a different couple of different versions of their cabs. I think they have like two other ones. And I guarantee if you have like two glasses, even three, you can go crazy and have
Yeah.
three, and you will not feel funky the next day. You don't have brain fog, nothing. But I highly recommend it. But what's crazy, I have to shout out because I've never looked in their wine section, grocery outlet.
Oh.
I go there for nuggets because you can get the Costco size pack of nugget dino
Mm-hmm.
nugs for a Costco price.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
so it's such a good deal. So that's usually whatever I get there. And then I'll check out like their random wall of like organic stuff that I usually can get at Whole Foods for like 12.99, but I can get there for like $4.
Oh, love
It
that.
is nuts. But this was the first time I actually swung through their wine section.
Mm-hmm.
This bottle typically like 16.99,
Mm-hmm.
$3.
I hope you
$3.
bought like six of them.
No, so I don't get paid until next week, but I trust me, I'm going back and I'm gonna get a six pack and keep them in my fridge,
Yeah.
my wine fridge, my fridge fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is insanity.
Yeah, that's a great price. But you said that was grocery
The
outlet?
grocery
Grocery
outlet
outlet, bargain
bargain market.
market. Oh my God. Okay, I love that. I love that for you. I wouldn't trust. Like I love a nice grocery store moment, and like if I walk in
Oh,
and it's not, I don't know the ones in my area right now, so I have not explored that, and I would be a little like hesitant and judgy, and I don't want to be judgy, so I'm gonna
yeah,
move
no,
on
no,
from
no.
this
Trust me. Trust me. I have the, what is it? Caviar taste with a, what
Um,
budget? Like,
beer budget. Wait, no, it's
I don't know.
champagne taste
That.
with the beer budget.
So I have that when it comes to my stores too, because I like organic, I like
Yeah,
options. I just
it
recently
could.
like I like to go to nicer places because like usually they have like the better options.
Mm-hmm.
This place highly recommend to go for the alcohol section
Yeah.
because apparently phenomenal deals,
Yeah.
but also the snack section for kids. You can get
Mm-hmm.
those value pack like the fig Nature's Bakery fig bars
Oh, cool.
that are typically in a normal store like 12.99 or 13.99
Very
because it's
expensive.
the
Yeah.
value pack.
Mm-hmm.
There you can get it for $7.
That's amazing. Yeah, and I don't mind, like I will go to a value store. I just want it to feel nice,
Trust me. Oh no, I choose my timing
lie to
carefully.
me.
I go at like 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
when it's just like a couple of little old ladies walking around.
Yep.
And then
That's
I
gonna
have
do
the
it.
kids in, and the kids kind of hold the basket, run around, and then
Mm-hmm.
get on out of there. Like, because literally I go there for dino nugs and they check out their bar selection because my kids like mainly quiet, hoofs bars down. Like it's his job during the day. He goes, bar, bar. And I'm like,
Oh.
fine. And he goes, keys. It's like one more and that's it. Gonna eat me out of house and home with your bar addiction.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
Well, what's been up with you? What's new?
Well, speaking of organic and groceries,
Hmm. Hmm.
checked out for the first time ever this last Sunday. I've always seen the sign, but I've never physically gone down there. And let me tell you, I should have been going since the moment I moved here because
Mm.
I checked out my neighborhood farmers market.
Cute.
What's surprisingly enough, I didn't realize it's actually at the same park I took taking the boys, and they love this park.
No.
It's like newer, but they have
Hmm.
a huge climbing thing, like massive. And then they have like a kiddie park and tons of like open space for them to run and all this. But we went to the farmers market like an hour after it started, so pretty early. It was huge. It was bigger than Paso Robles. It was
Oh.
like it literally curved
Oh,
around.
wow.
It was that big. They had amazing options. They had obviously like tons of vegetables, tons of things. Taco trucks. They had a coffee, one of those like coffee on wheels, super
Uh-huh.
cute little cafe. They had a dedicated cinnamon roll taco truck, but it was like all clear glass, so you can see them
Oh,
making the
pretty.
cinnamon rolls.
Hmm. Like a
It
food
was
truck.
like a food truck, but like completely clear.
Oh, pretty.
It was like, this is super pretty.
Love that. Love that for
um,
them.
yeah, so they had so much food options. And then they had a couple of like Indian food stands, which I know I can usually like find something that's vegan because Indian
Yeah.
food, like they don't like a lot
Hmm.
of greens in their stuff. I had the best, I can't even pronounce it. I'm going to say the English way of saying it, but I had the best cauliflower peas.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. A
It's
dish.
like cauliflower, a little potato, some peas, and like a delicious, like reddish yellow sauce.
Hmm.
I'm going to go back and get like multiple containers because I literally did an audible like, yum. Like,
I bet you could probably learn how to make that really
oh
easy.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
looked at the ingredients because her stuff is cool because she actually has the stickers that show exactly what's on in it
Hmm.
instead of you just hoping they're telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Does this have cream in it? No, 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 no. I'm like, it looks creamy. I think I'm gonna pass. But no, they even like have plant stands. They had a actual one place that had dog, all things dog. Like you can get your dog treats, you can get your dog accessories, you can get your
Hmm.
homemade dehydrated like sticks and all
Oh,
this stuff.
snacks and stuff for the
Yeah.
dogs. That's cute. I love a
They
farmer's
oh,
market.
and they had music and it was just super nice. I was like, I'm coming here every time that I get paid and going on the Sunday.
And it's nice because you're like at the park and the boys can play. Yeah, that's
Exactly. Like
yeah.
literally farmers market, immediately went to the park,
Hmm.
was there, like was out of the house for like 2 hours. It was
Yeah.
nice.
It's a great like Sunday thing
Oh
to
my
do.
God.
I
It was,
love that.
felt very Nancy Meyers.
Yes.
So Nancy Meyers. I'm not I'm gonna be transparent. I actually listened to the It's Complicated soundtrack as we were going there.
Aw, cute. Now you just need to meet cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be open to it.
Okay, I like
Um,
it.
there was a skateboarding dad
Hmm.
that
Okay.
seemed to be single and had kids, but
Mm,
I'll see you next Sunday.
I like a skateboarding dad
I
for
know. I
you.
was like,
Yeah.
go,
Hmm.
older dude that still does little flip kick thingadoos.
Oh.
I don't know what they're called, but you flip around the thing and you do things and you land on the board.
An ollie.
Sure, sure.
That's all I
I
know.
didn't know you were a Lords of Dogtown girly.
He was a skater boy.
But game day after
Hmm.
that, watched the Grammys on Sunday too. And it was just super adorable. So surprisingly, I knew all of the performers except maybe like two.
Hmm.
Um, I've heard their songs, I've just never actually seen what they look like, but it was really enjoyable. I had a great time watching it. And what I love is that you can never dare watch these boys like voluntarily dance on their own. But the second, if we're at home and there's music on. I think it started with the New Year's Eve because like we'll do a dance party for New Year's Eve.
Hmm.
So the Grammys were on, one of the performers, and then Boris like pokes his head out and he goes, "Can I dance?" And I was
Oh,
like,
cute.
"Come over here. Of course you can." So we did the cutest like
Aww.
where I had him dancing around, then I would rotate and go do the other, and then I'd carry both of them. So it was a great workout too. But I carried
Wow.
both of them, and then we did the now you step on my feet and I move around, and they thought it was
Mm-hmm.
hilarious. So
Do you have a disco, like a little disco light?
no, but I'm totally gonna get one now.
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
bubble machine from their birthday
Yes.
that with the disco light could be cool.
I got a little mini, it's like a mini disco light from Amazon. It probably was like $12
Ooh,
and it has like a little remote. And so the boys know we have dance parties and I'll put that on and either we play Dancing Fruit or I'll
I
play.
love dancing fruit.
I know, they really love rock and roll right now. They're like obsessed with Thunderstruck. Is that the name of
Yeah,
the
from
ACD song? Yeah,
AC/DC.
we love that song. They also love Jump Around, and it's really funny because
Shut the fuck
they
up.
they will get on the couch and they're like jumping. And for their birthday, they made everyone, not the birthday, Thanksgiving, they made like all of their cousins jump and dance with them. It was really sweet.
So
Like there,
cute.
yeah, I highly recommend a
Okay,
little mini disco ball.
1000% gonna get one because I think that'll be cute for them to know, like, if this is
It's
on,
it's party time.
it's party
Yeah.
time and we're gonna dance.
And I give them their little flashlights too. So then they like
So before Stranger Things was over, I actually
Mhm.
put it in my cart and completely forgot. It was one of those put it in my cart, but then put it save for later.
Yeah.
Um, and it was cute. It was like the retro old fashioned from back in the day mag
Oh, cute.
lights
Yeah.
from the
Mm-hmm.
80s. And they
Yep.
had Stranger Things editions and they weren't too expensive. And I was totally gonna get them for Christmas, but obviously forgot because there's just so many things for like save for later, save for later.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe that's what I'll do is I'll get those flashlights and the disco ball and I'll do that for sure. Oh,
Look,
yeah.
it's $10 right now.
I will also put it in I'm gonna shorten this link because holy
Oh
moly.
yeah. No, here, wait,
Um
hold on. Let me give you my
yeah,
affiliate link. Use this
do
one.
that. I was gonna say that is
It was
lengthy.
intense, yeah.
Okay, so disco ball. I'll put it
Yeah.
in our
Yeah.
description of our
It's $10, guys. If you guys have toddlers, you should totally buy this. It's absolutely, and it's so small. It's not like, okay, when I say so small, I mean like it's like the size of like maybe my glass,
oh
maybe a
yeah,
little
but
bit
that's
bigger.
enough.
And it hides behind a plant and like on a shelf. And I'm like, you ready? Let's go.
No, and also you're not like trying to make it for a gymnasium, like it's for your
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Um, oh my God, I'm
Uh,
totally gonna get that. And I'll give you your cred, your
yes.
affiliate cred. Give you your
Perfect.
whole 25 cents.
Thank you.
But otherwise, just a normal week, just
hmm
working and all the norms. So nothing
Yeah.
crazy, but yeah. What have you been up to?
I did a tour. I think so when we talked, it was on Friday. So I brought the boys on Saturday to an open house
Oh
for the
yeah.
school that we're thinking about. I don't know if we said it already, but let's not say the name of
No,
it.
no, no.
Now thinking
But
about
by the way, guys, we actually do talk more than just like on our episodes. So we will talk outside of our
Yeah.
episodes.
Um, and it was fun. Like there it was so cute. Like we walked inside of the house and like every single inch of it was so magical and like had so many like fun things to do. Like we started off thankfully like in the crafty room. So there was like a big thing of Play-Doh like on the table. There was
God, that's where Forrest would be.
painting. Oh, like he would be obsessed. And then like every inch of the wall had just like something fun. And there was like more like a quiet spaces and the kids get to kind of choose their own adventure throughout the day. There's not a lot of structure. Yeah,
By the
he
way,
would be.
these are his latest creations today. He
They're so
made
cute.
little planes and he does like the little
They're so good.
propellers and all that. But yeah, he'd probably be like, okay, bye, now you can go and go look at the
Yeah.
rest. I'm over here.
Oh, I think he would love that. And so there was like there's like a whole wall of cassette tapes too that they can listen to. There's really cool blocks that like are on this lighted table and ones with like insects in it. And then so the boys are like very distracted, like they were like, "Oh, this is great." And I got to chat with one of the dads because it's a co-op, so you participate in it. It's all it's basically all parent led except for the director is like the main constant.
Oh,
And she has a really cool background too, and so it just it was such a cool vibe. And then at the tour, not the tour, sorry, at the open house
Question
with the boys. Yeah.
before you jump into the experience. So does that mean you just rotate with other parents, like who comes in?
Yeah, so you have like a designated day that
Okay.
you're going to like participate in. And so you basically like volunteer from I think it's a minimum from like 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. one time a week.
Is it
Um
where like it could be you or Charlie, or do you have to both pick a day?
Yeah, it could be one or the other. And we
Oh,
only
okay.
have
Well,
to do
that
one day,
works.
even with two kids, it's only one day.
Oh, wow.
And there's aftercare too. So it extended, I should say. It's like extended time. And if you stay for an extended time, you get a credit for it. So it almost like pays for itself. And then if you do aftercare or extended care with your kid, you get two credits. So it like pays for itself to keep them there for a little bit longer, which is nice on the days that like you have to, like work a normal like hours. Um, so
That's
it was
super
really, it
cool.
was really cool. The boys, when I brought them last week, they had like a few moments of like just, they got into this like big open space room that had like all of the vehicles. And Lucas is super into taking baskets at home, dumping them in a pile, grabbing more baskets, dumping those into piles. And then all the other kids are like, "Oh, what's in this room? Let me check it out." And
This
he's
looks
like,
so fun. I'm gonna dump piles too.
only he looked at them in their eyes and he was like, like, don't touch my pile. And I was like embarrassed, when you as a parent, you're like, please don't be the naughtiest one here. Please don't be the naughty. And I have two of them. So it was a little like moment of like panic, stricken.
Yeah.
Also, I'm such a neat freak, but I just had to kind of
Oh my God. Yeah, if you ever go to
give it to
Damiana's
God.
house, let me tell you. Gee, I've like, so normally I'll just let like my kids kind of run wild and do what they need to do. And then at the end of the night, that's when I clean up. No, no, no.
Mm,
This girl cleans up like 5 times a day.
yeah, I
I'm like,
can't.
oh, I think he was still playing with, but that's fine. It's
Well,
cool.
they now have to like kind of help too. And so
As they
when
should.
when I was having that moment, I didn't realize it at the time, but today I realized it. There was I what she is a mom, but there was a mom that helped me, and she was like, it's really great here that we really like meet the kids where they are. Like they're three, like we go by this like philosophy that they're just like expressing themselves. We might ask them to like pick up three things, like three, things of their favorite color.
Yeah.
But they're totally fine. Like it's okay. This is a great spot to be. Well, later today, I got to go by myself and do the tour, and this is like where you really kind of get into like the nitty-gritty. And she ended up being the director. So it was really awesome that like that was so I really like truly had this moment where almost was like in tears of just like overwhelmed with them and like feeling frustrated and defeated because
Yeah.
I was like solo that day and just kind of like like just tired. And so it was
Yeah. Cause
really,
like
really nice.
there's a difference between me being solo all the time and having a 5 and a 3-year-old. You have
Yeah.
two of the same.
Yeah.
So it'd be like me having two Wyatts, and I would be like, and they're feeding off of each other.
Yes. And
So that's a
fighting each other too.
totally different
Yeah.
thing. Like they
Yeah.
fight, but normally I can like just literally snap my fingers and be
Mm-hmm.
like, Forrest, and
Mm-hmm.
then he'll stop. But then Wyatt, I'll be like, you time out.
Yeah. They're telling each other that now too, which is pretty funny. But yeah,
Oh,
so
Forrest always
it
goes, nap time, nap time. I'm like, it's not nap time. He
nap
goes,
time.
Wyatt, nap time. Because sometimes I'm like, all right, you want to fight? All right, it's nap time. It's actually, I'm not going to let you stay awake past your nap time. It's 1 o'clock. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go. And he's like, no. And it's scream bloody murder like I'm torturing him. I'm like, close all the
Mm-hmm.
windows so it doesn't sound like I'm actually harming my children. I'm just trying to get him to go down for a nap.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
It's like that reel that I've seen where it's like all it sounds is like kids screaming bloody murder from out like from inside and the person's outside like, oh my God, what are they doing to those
I
children? And then inside it's like, I'm
know.
just trying to put your shoe on your freaking foot and you won't let me.
Oh, did I tell you? So William right now will not let anyone else put his sh socks or shoes on except for me.
Same.
So Charlie tried to put his shoes on and he threw a like the biggest fit I have ever seen. It was so hard not to laugh through
I
it
just
because
saw
it
the
was like
the like
you're
him on the
ridiculous.
floor, and you're like,
Yes, that was the one. And so I like tried to just like adjust, his socks like a fake, like, well, let me like put them
oh,
back on
here.
you. And he was like, no, no. He's like, not it. So I literally just to like make it stop because like I think I was probably like a good 5 minutes in, like where I was like trying to like,
Did
you
you like have
don't,
to leave to go
I,
somewhere?
yeah. Well, we were going to the park and
Oh, so
so
it wasn't like, okay, we got to get there in like 5 minutes. You need to
no,
seriously
but I
stop.
I ended up taking off his socks and shoes, putting them literally right back on, and then he calmed down. It was the craziest unhinged shit I've ever seen. I was like, oh my
You know what
God.
I think I heard it's like
Oh,
the also just the control and
oh
kind of
yeah.
finding your footing of like preferences and
Hmm.
certain things that you particularly want to do, like and to do, and if it's anything against it, torture, torture, torture.
Yeah. Well, we talked after, and I was like, listen, Daddy has been putting on your shoes from like the get. Like, he's
Mhm.
really good at it, and he can put your shoes on. I said, I need help. And he has to help me too. I said, you need to tell Daddy sorry when you see him because that probably doesn't feel good. Like, go give him a hug. And that was like before we left the house. When we got to the park, he gave him a big hug and said he was sorry.
Good.
So that was really sweet. But we're still on it, and whatever. He's like,
Well, if it makes
he's
you feel
three.
better. Why does the same thing though? He'll like after the fact when I do get mad where I'm like, fine, you know what, forget it, and I'll leave. And I'm like, I'm not happy with you. He'll literally be like, sorry, mom. And I was like, it's
No.
fine. It's not, but it's fine. Like, but no, to make you feel a smidge better, because normally it's like you talking about your three majors. Um, Wyatt did this lovely thing in the bath yesterday. I was like, I put some bubbles in, but I didn't realize I put this much bubbles in.
Oh no.
And then I'm like, what the hell? And then one my body wash was floating in it. So I was like, oh no, he totally emptied the body wash.
Oh
But then it
no.
wasn't. So I was like, weird. But then later when I went to go wash my hair, my brand new bottle of shampoo and brand new bottle of conditioner
Oh,
completely empty.
oh shoot. That
Completely empty. Because I was like,
sucks.
what is this? Like, I know this smell is it must be the body wash. They maybe got like a couple pumps out, but I was like, man, that created a lot of bubbles. No, full ass bottles of shampoo and conditioner. So I've literally my hair is doing whatever the fuck it wants to do until I get new shampoo and conditioner because I was just like, how did you even empty it? You were in there for maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, you got to put
Yeah.
it higher next time.
Oh my God, literally. And then of course I looked at Forrest and was like, did you just sit there and watch him do it? And he kind of looks like, how am I supposed to answer this? And I'm like, tell me the truth. Did you just let him do it? And he goes, and I was like, next time, call out for me. I know I'm not trying to raise a rat, but
Yeah.
I'm also not trying to raise a child that just dumps out new products.
Somewhere in between.
I know. So I was like, you need to tell me when it's like, he's pumping all of the stuff out of this bottle.
Yeah, like that's your rite of passage, Forrest. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
it's okay. No, I know. Like before, he would
it.
always like tattletale on like the smallest things. I'm like, if that's okay though, you don't need a tattletale on that. That's fine. It's totally fine to do. So eventually I was like,
Yeah.
stop tattletaling on your brother. And now I'm like, cool, you never tell me anything that your brother is doing. Your brother could be hanging from a freaking like the curtains and you'd be like, well, she told me not to tattletale.
Sorry.
You can't have it
Just
both ways, girl.
I'm just following the rules, Mom.
But yeah. So
Oh,
kids,
adorable.
am I
Kids.
right?
All right. Well, speaking of kids, let's go into
Oh
what the fuck
no.
Trump.
Oh my God.
That meant so many different things, and I apologize. That was not actually what I meant about the pedophilia, but
Oh
that
my
works
God.
out too. I was thinking more like he's
Yep.
like a child, but you
Yep.
know what? Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? Brace yourselves. Actually, by the way, I'm gonna put it right here before we get into the really dark stuff here.
Uh-huh.
I do put timestamps in the description, so if you want to skip ahead to just get to the
No,
re to the good news and the recaps,
don't
and you
blame
want to
you.
skip all this crazy nonsense, check the description. I put the timestamps there.
Mm.
Um, so in our lovely administration.
Hmm.
They're at it again, folks. So actually, we talked a smidge about like what was released for the new batch of Epstein files. We didn't even get into all of the things because over the last week, it's like we've just been served on the darkest, dingiest, decrepit platter of
Hmm.
the things you just like hear in movies that you didn't really think was actually possible. Oh no, it's possible. It is probably inspired by. Side note tangent, allegedly, and I'm gonna say that right here and not again. Allegedly, everything that we say on here is alleged and not fact unless I have a link to prove otherwise. So, Eyes Wide Shut, Stanley Kubrick, the whole, I don't know if, have you ever watched it with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? Do you
Um,
remember it?
I do remember it when I was a kid, like when it came out,
I was
but
like, when
I
you were a
know
kid?
because it did kind of come out when we were kids, like not kids, but like
Yeah.
yeah, definitely underage. I don't
We
think
were
I
not,
watched it.
yeah, we probably should not have been watching this film.
No, I
Um,
remember the scene at the drive-ins where Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise are naked, like in the bed. Like I looked over, at the drive-ins you can like look over, and I was like, oh, naked.
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay, so maybe I do need to rewatch it. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't remember actually watching it anytime in my adulthood,
No.
but I remember seeing blips of it and like scenes that you obviously can see like on social media, but apparently this was Stanley Kubrick. Was inspired
Mm-hmm.
by all the darkness that he knew about. And that's why like the orgy scenes or the scene where there's like naked younger teenagers in the center and there's like a bunch of old men in masks are circling them.
No.
Allegedly it was inspired by true events, and that makes sense because also there's a whole conspiracy theory about how he was actually offed by people who were part of those things, aka the people that would be absolutely visiting Epstein Island.
Hmm.
So a lot of dark stuff came out. Like I'm talking dark, cannibalism, uh, baby sacrificial situations.
Mm-hmm.
There's actual photographs of sacrificial, like things you see in like culty style sacrificing scenes of like horror movies, like
Mm-hmm.
scary stuff. Um, Also, a lot of more pictures from events, a lot more pictures involving, you can tell kids were not willing participants, them being tied up, gagged. You can tell like Epstein and one of them was like holding really hard, like a teenage girl, and like trying to like kiss her, and her face was redacted. Thank God,
Yeah,
because
I
like
saw that.
they did a great job of redacting like the predators' names, but not the actual victims' names,
I
because
saw
there's a
that.
lot of them
Awful.
slip through the cracks.
Mm-hmm.
But also there was a picture of the access point underneath his estate that led directly to the ocean, where allegedly they dumped the bodies directly into the ocean so the sharks would eat them.
Mm-hmm.
That actually made my stomach turn a little bit. Like just thinking like these poor innocent children, teenagers, all this stuff, like just being shoved into a hole into the ocean. And if they weren't dead, they were going to be dead soon. Like, I'm sorry, what?
So ballsy too, because I was thinking like if you did dump him in the water, if that's the case, like wouldn't it's not for sure that a shark is going to eat them.
And it's not for sure they
Like
can't swim or they can't like get to
that
the
they wouldn't,
shore.
yeah, or wouldn't wash up like on your island. Like that just
Well,
seems so weird.
he
There's
owned the entire island, so I think even if they washed up, like his people he paid out would just like handle it.
I'm I, okay, so like I part like am I guess just like it's so hard for me to wrap my head around some of these things
Mm.
and knowing and the other thing too is like they listen, the FBI right now, not the most credible source of like who they used to be. I get that. I also understand like they have said, these are things that were sent into the FBI that the FBI should be doing their due diligence to like actually investigate and haven't. So not all of them like are true potentially. Some of them could be just like, someone calling and being throwing something out there, but a lot of them could be true too. So it's really hard to like where what is confirmed, what's not.
And
I
also there is,
yeah.
I have to say for the AI warriors, aka Hi Glennis, she likes to call out when anything's AI. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
got it. I got it. Love you, but oh my God, I'm aware that certain things are AI and I'm posting it
hmm
because it's like the implication of it. Certain things I'm
Yeah.
like, absolutely, if it's fake, like I'll take it down. But the AI warriors like obviously will pinpoint like, oh nope, this is AI. But I'm like, the fact that we're getting to the point where all the things that are actually true, actually from the files, makes you convinced that all these horrible, awful things you're saying are actually fact is not great because you're like, oh, well, that's believable.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's where do you how it's just it's so much information and it's so hard to like wrap my head around. I also I like from what I've read and understood about Epstein himself is that like I had a very gr terrible but good conversation with Charlie about this. Like we're thinking about him like in terms of like a drug dealer, you know, like he's basically trying to pitch to all of these high-powered people, men, like what is their kink, you know, and not all of them are, you know, some people are vanilla, some people are only smoking weed, and other people are like, whoa.
Give me the
So
good
like
stuff.
what
Give me the good shit. Yeah.
yeah, so you know, and he's catering to them. Um, and that, I mean, that in itself.
Well, and also I saw something that was like, and we're going to get into this because we've talked about this in the past. But the demand didn't die
Oh
with
yeah.
Jeff Epstein dying.
Mm-hmm.
Like the demand didn't stop. The people are still like wanting, they're being satiated by these sick and twisted things that they want to do
Yeah,
to these children. Like there's literally a picture of Jeff Epstein, like with a magnifying glass
I
in
saw
like
that.
burning. Yeah, I had to actually, there's a couple things I post and I'll put like a big ass like thing over it, be like, because they give you a like trigger warning, like skip ahead if you don't want to see it. But I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it's maybe not long enough. So I like put that there. I'm like, if you really want to see it, click in. But yeah, like there's torture shit, like it's dark as fuck. But you know damn well those people are still out there being like, well, I still need to get my fix. So who am I supposed to call about my naughty little girl? And like all these emails coming out like talking about how like the littlest one was super naughty. The littlest
Yeah.
one? How little
It's
are we talking? You
it's
sick
all
fuck.
so gross. What was the one where people were like, yeah, why did you redact this name?
Oh, where it's like, oh, I love the torture video.
The torture video.
I don't
I don't even
I
under.
hope to God the video is not in the I actually this is one where I'm like, I hope this video is not in the files that will eventually get released
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think anybody needs to see it.
No.
Just let your imagination think of all the horror movies and the torture movies.
But
Think of
everything that's
Saw.
coming out though, but for me, like everything that is coming out, it's like what is true and what's not true. I do kind of want to know. I don't want to see the videos, but I want to know like what is true and I absolutely am like with like believing the survivors. I think like that's what I want. I want like a video of like the survivors telling me,
They have.
and I haven't seen it.
Well,
And
okay.
I'm gonna go and seek that out because I was thinking about this. I was like, I want to see it just because I think that they deserve that, you know,
So I'm
versus
gonna
like
get into
having no kind of like concept of like what is true, what's not. There's so much information out there right now, and all of it is just fucking nuts.
and keep this in mind when I talk about something later in an episode, but people have been interviewed, victims have been interviewed, and their
hmm
interviews don't see the light of day because
Yeah.
the stations are all owned by these sick fucks. They can be paid out, they can be threatened, they could be held against the fire. Like, if you do it, we're going to shut your ass down. We're going to shut your network down. And then, of course, they can't do it. So I'll get into that later. But
hmm
it's just, yeah, it's really hard because I'm like, I tried to sleuth it out to be like, okay, well, this letter seems off. It doesn't even seem like it's the same letter as this one. So this must be fake.
Mm.
Like, I'm like trying to look through, like, really look through. And there's obviously legitimate people you can look to that have actually looked through these thousands upon thousands upon thousands of things over just this last batch that got released. This isn't even it, all of it. Like this is just the last batch. Like the fact that they're actually withholding the bad stuff.
It's
Think
it's
about
so
that.
sickening. My stomach is like turning at all of this. All of these disgusting pieces of shits. Like I don't know about you, but like I was bawling. Like bawling when I saw this picture specifically of what's his name? The Andrew
Oh my God.
yeah, Windsor douchebag fucking piece of shit
Pr-
garbage that
Prince
deserves to,
Andrew,
yeah, Prince Andrew, who's now
whose
been
title is not Prince anymore.
stripped. And yeah, good. Like this just made me so
Like
angry.
over the
All of this.
child, over the
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
And he's looking so excited, like, ooh, this is my next one. Ooh. No, there's like certain parts where literally I just like, because I'm seeing my kids play and I'm like, because they're not just, the fact also is that their whole of the fact the DOJ has seen every single file. Pam Bondi straight up has seen them all. And she still has the audacity to try to protect these people. Like, I would be sick to my stomach and be like, light it up, light them all on fire. We're going to do it. We're going to make them all burn. Not the files, the people involved.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
the fact is, she still can sit there. So there's a video that got released where she's sitting at a like having lunch at a nice restaurant and she's being filmed from like a table across so you can tell it was like someone from a different table literally saying like yeah it's all like young kids it's all little kids all of it she's like it's all
Hmm.
of it is little kids the fact that she can just sit there and enjoy her lunch what the fuck is wrong with your
Yeah.
head? What
This
is
is
wrong
insane.
with your head where you can just sit there and enjoy your meal? Because I'm sorry, I physically, my stomach flips when I'm seeing these things. Like I sometimes have to like skip ahead. I'm like, I don't want to see this. I can't see this. Like I
Mm-mm.
can't because it'll stick in my brain forever. I can't see this.
I still don't know, like for sure. There was a image of a little girl smiling and
Oh my
her like
God.
hands are taped. That's gonna stay with me forever. I don't
Me
know.
too.
I like I was trying to find like, is this credible? Is this not? Someone on there had said this is a little girl who blah 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 blah, and it wasn't. It was like separate story that I don't even, and I was like, is it? Is it not? So like we pulled it for now, but like these victims just like they really truly deserve to have justice. More than justice, it needs to be like a complete overhaul of our like system. And like these men should feel shame. It's disgusting.
They
It
should
is,
be castrated and never be able to have a penis again.
yeah,
Like they should
it's
literally be Game of Thrones style, Joffrey
this is some
style,
like
or what? Not Joffrey.
elitist.
Who's the other one? Riley, the guy that got his penis cut off.
Oh yeah. I don't
Or
remember.
what is it
Hmm.
called? A eunuch?
Yeah.
They should all become eunuchs. Sorry, like you should be forced to become a eunuch
There's
if you're a sick motherfucker.
like death would be too swift. Like
No,
if
tortured. You
this
torture little
is,
girls, torture little kids. You need to have done what you've done yourself. And I know that revenge is never the answer, and payback is never the answer. But in this case, I
yeah, it
think
is.
the what you've done should be done to you
Yeah.
times 10
Yeah, I'm not in disagreement with that, especially when it comes to raping children,
and
the,
torturing them.
torturing them and killing them and discarding them all because you're rich.
And you're weird in the fucking head. Like we always joke about like, oh, these are definitely people who would hunt humans for sport. Like we always joke about that, but that actually exists. And that's what's sick as fuck is the fact that there's people out there that are like, Bradley, let's go out to the field and release one of the guys down below. Let's
Or
go.
you're so like disconnected from reality.
And that you don't even have empathy.
This
Like
stuff
that's
has to
still
come out. There's just no way. Like Charlie was like, I don't think we'll ever have like a full image of like what has happened. I was like, I disagree. I
no.
think that there's been so many people connected with this. And we were talking before the Clintons. I don't know if you want to jump into that, but before the
We
Clintons had
will after
announced
I have
this.
one question looming in the background, but finish your sentence before I ask you a question before we get to Clinton.
So I was like, here's the thing is like if Clinton is in these files and he's like guilty, like and like Hillary did she know? Did she not know? And I was saying like they really could be like the smoking gun and like do the right thing and put the nails in the coffin, and they should. And so I'm really hopeful, but also disgusted too. Like
If
if
you
you
knew
did
this
some,
whole time,
yeah, you have a human duty. It's not even an American duty, a human duty. If you saw that, to like report it. And like we were talking about Elon and like how, he straight up denied. So many people were like, I didn't even know him. And it's like, well, you did. And
oh,
it
about Elon also being like, we're busy, sorry, you can't come. And him being like, oh yeah, I really want to party. When's the next party? He's like, oh, sorry, yeah, we're not doing that. It's like you weren't even cool enough to join the sick fucks party.
oh, because it's big weirdo. Yeah. But like
Um,
annoying.
oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he's that nerd. He literally is the epitome
He's
of the guy
obnoxious.
from Grandma's Boy going like, how did he see me? Like, don't be mad at me. Rah. Like that
There's
guy.
there's a book called Diary of a CEO. Um, and the CEO is like he's from England, and he writes about like it's a good book, but there's a very small piece in it where it's talking about the influence like you have on other people and like how to talk to people, but also how like there was like a piece about it. Okay, so he's talking about his friend who lives like in this like hoity-toity neighborhood, and he like goes out to like outside maybe to like grab a paper or something, and this man, this really sweaty, like hectic man, like stops in front of him and goes, "Hey," and just starts like blabbing like a mile a minute saying like how he's gonna build robots and he's gonna send monkeys into space and blah 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 blah, and just like really weird and like chaotic and just like completely disheveled. And he's like, that man ended up being Elon Musk. Like, and
Oh,
then his point is like, Elon has like, board members and stuff, but so it's like this sway of like having conviction. But anyways, the point doesn't matter of like why he brought it up, but the for me, it was just like that didn't age well. The like
you couldn't even
that
get
just
your ass on Epstein Island? Like that shows how fucking weird you are.
not because he's like that guy who was running and sweating and talking a mile a minute.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You need to have charisma.
Hmm.
Charisma if you're gonna be a fucking sicko.
Hmm.
And hang with the other sickos. But one question I had before we move on to speaking of Clinton,
Hmm.
click that link in the chat. And do you think Jeffrey Epstein's alive? Because
Oh, I saw
was
this.
this picture, and there's another picture that was released yesterday.
Hmm.
Look at the fucking nose, bro. Look at the
I
nose.
I honestly
Like,
I totally see it. And I see it in
do
his like forehead too, and like the pattern, like his hair. I could see the ears. I totally, it totally could be. I just don't know. Like
do
it's
you in your heart,
plausible
is there a
both.
feeling in your bones that's like, yeah, of course he's still fucking alive. Hello, his accounts are still active.
I don't
There's
think it would be
his
that hard.
accounts, his accounts are still moving money. They're still open.
Well, who's moving the money?
Exactly. The accounts weren't closed. And usually when the dead are dead, the accounts close.
Is
No,
there anyone?
his accounts are still open.
Is there anyone who's like actually faked their death? Because that really
I'm
like
sure.
who has faked their death?
Like who came out later in life being like, yep, I'm still alive, I'm here.
Several individuals have famously faked their death. Um, Notable
Who?
examples include John Darwin, canoe fraud, Nicholas Alaverdian, a sexual offender,
Hmm.
and Samuel Israel III, Ponzi scheme.
Hmm.
Elaborate schemes. I mean, listen, I actually think it's pretty plausible.
He had a lot of money from these sick individuals. So, they
Yeah.
could have faked because right when it happened, everyone was like conspiracy theorists, but dare I say, maybe not conspiracy theorists because they did a side by side. Like the picture they released from him getting wheeled out, completely different nose, completely different ear. Like the nose and the ears were not even in the same spot in the head as Jeffrey Epstein.
Hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, that's
I didn't see that.
believable. Oh no, do a side by side of like his death picture because they do like when he was like wheeled out
Oh,
and it shows the
Epstein
profile, two
death
totally different humans,
picture.
two totally different people.
Ugh, creepy.
Like look up profile or like wheeled out of prison or something. I don't know. And just the fact that like that footage went missing conveniently of his like prison like death, like that, come on. He could have easily just been like, all right, I'm out of here. And you never see me again, except for some reason now you do randomly too. Once a year.
There's just like I'm having a
There's
hard time finding it, but
inconsistent
I'll look it up. Oh,
there's
there's
like
some creepy
inconsistencies.
ones with
Uh,
his yeah,
well, drop it
with
in
the
the
sheets.
comments and let us know if you think he's alive.
Yeah,
I
let us
vote
know.
yes.
Ooh,
Gnarly, bro.
look at
Um,
your
well, so speaking of the Clintons,
mm-hmm.
good old Bill, he actually released a statement. Both Hillary and Bill have jointly called for their testimony in the House Oversight Committee's Jeffrey Epstein investigation to be conducted in a public hearing rather than behind closed doors. So Bill Clinton said, I have called for the full release of the Epstein files. I have provided a sworn statement of what I know. And just this week, I've agreed to appear in person before the committee. But it's still not enough for Republicans on the House Oversight Committee. Now, Chairman Comer says he wants cameras, but only behind closed doors. Who benefits from this arrangement? It's not Epstein's victims who deserve justice, not the public who deserves the truth. It serves only partisan interests. This is not fact finding, it's pure politics. I will not sit idly as they use me as a prop in a closed door kangaroo court by a Republican Party running scared. If they want answers, let's stop the games and do this the right way in a public hearing where the American people can see for themselves what this is all really about. And Hillary, she said, so let's stop the games. Tag directly Rep. James Comer, who Bill put in his statement. If you want this fight, let's have it in public. You love to talk about transparency. There's nothing more transparent than a public hearing, cameras on. We will be there. They're ready to be like, we're going to lay our dick out on the table and you're going to see it all.
Yeah.
But the Republican Party is running scared because they can't control what they'll actually release. That's
Mm-mm.
what this whole fucking shit is. They are scared that they can't control. Well, actually, let's leave that part out. Actually, let's leave that part out. Actually, let's not talk about. No, they know they're gonna just say like, "Fuck it, dude. What do we have to lose? Fucking lay it all out on the table, and you enjoy what we have to serve you." They are not wanting that because they can't control the narrative.
This is gonna be huge. Like it better be. It
I
better be huge.
the fact that they came out publicly on both fronts like that, like if it doesn't, it's going to be
Do you
so
think
apparent that they're hiding all this more shit than we even know. If they're like, no, 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 we don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen. Nope, not going to happen. What are you hiding if you prevent them from speaking when they're both saying, do it on camera, let's do it.
so? Are they gonna do it on camera or no?
That's what they want. They're like, we don't want this just behind closed doors. We don't want this to
Mm-hmm.
where like people can like sift through what we said and pull whatever we want. That makes sense for you guys. We want it publicly on camera where anybody can watch the full court hearing.
Do you think that there's some kind of guilt here? Like, what do we know about Bill? Like, no, that's like,
Well,
I guess it's not
he did not
proven,
have sexual relations with that woman.
but he knew Jeffrey Epstein
Oh,
and he must know something. So
yeah.
I'm curious, do you think that there's like, did he do something and he's gonna come clean and like, but also take down other people? Or because what are you, 'cause you, if you know something and you're willing to put it on camera, or you're saying or they're gonna be like, we know nothing, we did nothing, and but we
No,
know that, like,
they're
what,
literally
like,
saying we want to share everything we know. They
yeah,
obviously know something. They want to share it all. But also, let's be reminded of the fact that he's 79 years old.
yeah, he's on the way.
And he might be like,
Out the door.
I
Wow.
don't fucking care. Let's fucking put it out there. Let them run scared. I don't give a fuck. I think I would even hypothetically say, and this is where I'm going to say it again, allegedly, I think that maybe he's not in the best of health. And he legitimately, in his heart of hearts, like, what else do I have to lose? Like, I don't got
That's what I
much
was saying.
time.
That's kind of what I was telling Charlie. It's like you've committed yourself, whether you're an elitist or not, you've committed yourself, he's an old school politician, to a life of public service. At this point, you're at the end, like do something good.
No, I think
That's what
he's
I'm
literally going to
wondering.
be like, I'll tell it all. I don't care. What do I have
Hmm.
to lose?
Sorry, I'm eating these and they're so delicious.
Yeah, it's fine. She actually, if you watch, she sometimes usually eats towards the end when we're talking about the TV shows we watch. You'll never hear me eat into a mic because I already know. She's good about not ever being near a mic when she eats stuff, though. So that's why you never hear
I'm
it on
wearing
audio.
these, but I don't know. I haven't
Well,
checked, but I'm sorry,
I
guys. There was
no what
olives. I put like 5 olives in my martini, and I'm like, these are delicious olives.
no, remember, and I wish she was closer by because I constantly in my vegan subscription boxes that I get for free from the company,
Hmm.
um, that has me just post for them.
They
I
give you
constantly
olives.
get olives and I don't eat that because I
Bring
don't like
them
olives.
over. I
Oh,
will
I
eat
will.
them. I'm totally out of olives now,
No, and
so
I what's funny is the other day I was like, maybe I like olives. And then I opened it and I was like,
I don't
nope.
like olives.
And I literally
Bring
was
them
like,
here.
gotta go. Oh, I will. I think, and then it's funny, I threw those out, and then the next subscription box, I got more olives. I was like, God damn
You threw them
it.
out. Yeah, they last
I,
forever.
well, no, they weren't in a jar. They were like in a baggie.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was one of those like snacking baggies where you can
Hmm.
rip it
Oh
open and
yeah,
have
like
like
those
olive
ones.
snacks.
Hmm.
Tangent, but yeah.
Sorry.
No, 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 no. It's our little olive corner. Head on
Yep.
back. Uh, So yeah, I'm really, really hoping that they are not going to close the door on this because they're willing. They're
We're not gonna
willing.
let them.
No, and they're willing to be like, we'll tell you everything. And if like
Hmm.
I said, if they straight up somehow get them to not have to say dilly squat, they're hiding so much more than we even know. If these people are past president and our past presidential elect, if they were willing to do this in front of a camera for the whole world to know, what the fuck else are you hiding if you're preventing that?
Yeah. Hmm.
It drives me nuts. Like, seriously, it just so sick and twisted. And the fact that other countries of people, once this latest batch got released, there are actually firings have taken place, actual investigations have occurred, all of this different countries. But of course, our country's like, eh,
It is the weirdest thing that back in the day, like if anyone, I mean, for far less, based off of everything that Trump has done, a former president would have already resigned, stepped down for misconduct. It is like,
others have been impeached for less.
yes, it is like, you know, you get like, oh man, do I want to give this example? Because it's kind of funny.
Do it.
Like getting in an argument with your husband, and then you're like, you sleep on the couch, and then they're like, I'm not going. Like, damn it, son of a
I thought I had the
bitch.
upper hand.
Dang it. Yeah, we're that. Okay. He's not sleeping on the couch.
Well, also speaking of
Sorry, Charlie.
impeachment, he's not going to listen to this. He never listened to this.
You won't.
Are you kidding? Remember the time that he tried to fight with me in one of the episodes, and I was like, I can't hear him, and I don't care. Um, okay, so speaking of impeachment, alleged announcement happened earlier today, actually, that apparently the Democrat votes are only too short of impeachment. And the deadline is March 31st. So they just need two more votes to have the presidential impeachment.
I saw that.
Like, what does that even like? Oh, and also, fun fact, side tangent again.
Hmm.
Sorry, whatever. Multiple tangents are coming. JD Vance and
Yes.
someone else
It's,
were booed at the Olympics, and I was like, gotta love it.
oh, I thought you were going to say they're expecting a
Oh,
child.
that,
Did
well,
you hear that too?
congratulations.
That was not
Yay.
what I was expecting. It was really funny. I was listening to NPR in the car, and the way that the announcer said it was like JD Vance and his wife, I forget her name.
Usha
Yeah, are, and I was like getting a
divorcing
divorce.
because Erica Kirk
Yeah.
stole the man.
Are having a child. And I was like, oh,
No,
not
I
what
saw
I
that
was
too, and I actually
expecting.
remember Googling when I found that. I was like, this is fake. And I
Hmm.
was like, no, apparently it's real. And then everyone's like, they conceived the day that JD Vance and Erica Kirk embraced on stage. He got home and it was real randy.
Oh man.
But it's like he straight up has he is literally the scum of like it's so if hypothetically if Trump gets impeached, isn't that mean like JD fucking couch fucking Vance gonna be our president?
Not necessarily. They could
Impeach them
try
all?
and mhm. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll
Oh,
see. Or like other countries will hold like other countries who have been in a similar situation like hold new elections, you know?
I
It just
know.
depends. It just depends on how this goes. Like if this is gonna end in, like where he physically has to be removed, and so do some other folks. Like,
I
yeah,
don't know
then we
why.
hold a new election. I'm saying this so PC, guys, okay?
I know
Just read between the lines.
you're such a little pussy.
I'm triple winking,
Yeah, triple wink.
okay?
Just say it. This is our podcast, god damn it. Um,
You need to pull his ass out. Like, this is
no, I'm
absolutely insane.
act
This is like he is horrendous. Oh, this is not like, oh, you over dramatic baby little freaking snowflake, blah blah blah. No, shut up, you small dick fucking fuck. Like, this is
little
fucking
carrot,
horrible.
little baby carrot
Like, shut
to
up.
match your complexion.
Like, we are losing lots
Uh,
of things here.
what I can imagine that you say that you're like, pull him out. I'm like, I can picture him in the Oval Office barricading the door with like
Of
furniture,
course.
being like,
Of
you're not
course.
gonna get me out. You're
No,
not gonna take me.
he's
And
a
yes, this is
freaking
Purell.
draft dodger. Like, he's a fucking enormous fucking, I would say a vagina, but actually that's
No,
offensive.
it's a disgrace.
He's a tiny little dick, okay? He's
He
everything about him is a tiny little
he
penis.
reeks of micropenery.
He does. And
I
it's
don't
already
even
been
know if that's a
confirmed.
term,
Stormy
but
Daniels already said he's a tiny little pencil dick. So
I don't even know if that's an actual term, but if it's not, it should be micropenery. You can take it,
it
guys.
sounds like a factory where they make micro penises.
Put it in the dictionary and have it be the word of the year next year. Like micropenery. You're welcome.
There's something that he's trying to overcompensate for, and it could be him sharding himself all the time. It
Oh
could
my
be his
God.
tiny little penis. It could be his tiny little hands or his brain. We really don't know. But
Did you
either
see
way, he needs to go.
Did you see the recording of them, literally the people that were standing behind him when he was shitting his pants? And she literally went like this, like, it's like, oh, you shit your pants, Grandpa. Check out that link for me. And speaking of another fucking douchebaggery, so Trump
Yeah, I saw this. This is
today, he actually had the gall, and of course it's now deleted, but had the gall to be extra racist. He posted a wildly racist video on Truth Social depicting the Obamas as apes. I have the link of the screenshot from because Bernie Sanders actually did a commentary on it on I think it was X or Threads.
hmm.
But Bernie Sanders said Trump posted a disgustingly racist video depicting the Obamas as apes. Are my Republican colleagues going to just continue to bend the knee to a racist authoritarian president who wants the American people to bow down before him?
This is
Like,
just this is just
psh,
so listen, this is absolutely disgusting, completely uncalled for, and his own supporters are also they're seeing the light. But this is just a freaking it's an embarrassment. Um,
like
but
the
it's
America's a
it's a
laughing stock.
distraction. Yeah, oh, 100%. But this is just a distraction from the Epstein files. This is look over here. And you know what? He thought and this just made me think of someone that we used to know. We don't have to say his
Somebody
name.
that I used to know. What?
Who who used to say shit like this about the Obamas. And so there are people in his camp, there are people on his side who are like blatantly racist, and he
Is it the
thought he was
person I
playing to
lost my
them.
virginity to?
I forgot if you lost your virginity to them, but I know that gone that direction with this person.
Well, yeah, so I was young and I didn't realize how much of a piece of shit this person was.
Well, I also think that people weren't as political when you're younger anyway, so you probably didn't know that he was that bad. But like, yeah, I mean, It's
Awful.
it's just I think he thought he was going to like make a laugh and distract people or whatever, but
Oh,
it's
and
just
then
gross. You're
his
just gross.
little freaking right hand, love it.
Yeah.
She hits
Mm-hmm.
she hits the podium like she has to do every fucking hour on the day, I'm sure. And she just says, "Oh yeah, I was a staffer."
No, that's a lie. You're a liar,
No,
and
it
you need to
wasn't.
and you need to sit the fuck down because you think that there isn't racism when you're the fucking Ku Klux Klan. Like fuck off.
Thank you.
Fuck all the way off. Fucking you dumb cunt. Sorry. Bye.
Oh, I love when Dami comes out of her shell.
Ah! Racism does it to me.
I know, right? Fuck that. Speaking of, also we're gonna get obviously into speaking of actually, side note, the Grammys made me love Bad Bunny even more. And I
I
love
love
that
that
people go
bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad
Um,
booty.
but he is such a little precious angel. I'm so excited for the Super Bowl on Sunday. I'm gonna dance with my boys to Green Day and Bad Bunny, and I'm just gonna have the freaking best time of my life. Hell yeah. The fucking MAGA people can have their Kid Rock little fucking guy who sings about, oh my God, did you see the lyrics? He literally in one of his songs sings about like, oh, you call it statutory, I'll call it mandatory. Ugh, I'm sorry. Fuck you, you fucking little redneck motherfucker. Ugh. So gross. So
Yeah,
gross. Anyway,
disgusting.
um,
Yeah, I was like, I think I need to have a Boricua like party.
well, your mom is
And
doing a Bad Bunny painting party with your brother.
yeah, I can't think it because I think it's tomorrow or it was tonight. But I was like, because we're gonna just have like just the Blum sets over, nothing big. But I was like, we could make food that's like Puerto Rican and
There you go.
represent. Charlie was like, no, let's just do the class. And I was like, fine.
You're like,
But but
don't
I
be
am but
don't
I
be a
am
Republican.
dancing. I'm like, I am dancing.
I sent you a reel, or I think I posted it in our story too. That was literally like this woman that was just like me on February 8th, and it's her dancing the Bad Bunny in her, I have to say it like that, I'm sorry. In her living room, and all of a sudden her kid pops up and is like in the
Cute.
middle of it. I was like, I love this. This is so cute. It's gonna be me and my kids on February 8th. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm also looking forward to hearing about how horrible the MAGA halftime show performed. Well,
That's weird.
anyway, so
We didn't even need to hear it. We just already know it's gonna be bad. So enjoy it, guys.
okay, are you gonna have Erica Kirk walk out to fireworks and like open it up? And
Don't
that's the
forget
move.
to bring your tissue, honey.
Anyway, don't forget to wear, all your rings like you're gonna fucking go fight in a parking lot, you weirdo. Okay, well, enough about that. We have to pivot a little to something very devastating that's ongoing right now.
You do?
So Savannah Guthrie, she is a actual what would you call her position? Savannah Guthrie,
News
she's,
anchor?
yeah,
Broadcaster?
I guess news anchor. Yeah,
Yeah.
news anchor.
Or
So
broadcast.
she's actually today co-host, Savannah Guthrie. Her mother is now on the sixth day of her abduction, Nancy Guthrie. She's 84 years old. And so I have a ton of links that I'm going to include in the description. Literally, I started compiling them from the day it was announced, like as we got updates throughout the week. But Savannah Guthrie's mom is missing. And she has a pacemaker. She has to take medication daily, which she's obviously doesn't have. And her pacemaker 3 days ago stopped syncing with her Apple Watch. They're
Oh,
still hopeful. Savannah Guthrie has made a statement with her siblings, speaking directly to the person who, or
that's
people
terrifying. Yeah.
who kidnapped her. And this, again, this is an 84-year-old woman. And it's like one of those things you don't think that that's possible. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they're going to kidnap an 84-year-old woman?
But they did this
Um,
because of her like high profile position.
so a lot of people are considering the fact that, and this kind of loops back into what we talked about literally 5 minutes ago. Um, and this is a very much not confirmed at all, very much assumption that Savannah Guthrie interviewed a couple of the Epstein victims,
Mm-hmm.
and that interviews were never released because of threats internal with the actual network, with the Today Show, et cetera, et cetera. So those interviews actually never were released. And so people are thinking like the timing of it all is a little suspect of the fact that like the Epstein next batch were released, last week, and then her mom gets abducted from her house. And there was like blood, there was a struggle. It wasn't just like she,
It's so scary.
like, it just makes you really get really nervous for your family members that are older, and you're like, you're living on your own. You think they're okay because like you check in with them often, but it's just so sad because Savannah Guthrie and, like I said, her siblings did release a video talking directly to the kidnapper saying, we need to know without a doubt that she is still alive and that you have her. She was the Today anchor was fighting back tears, added, she's 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive, and she needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. So we need to know
Mhm.
without a doubt that she is still alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen because they said you can have anything as long as we know that she's actually still alive.
Yeah.
She literally is like, you
Oh,
can, and I'm talking like, like I said, I'll include the links, but oh my God, it breaks my heart. Just
that's really sad.
you can see her with her siblings, just how upset they are at the fact that like they really are now 1 week in to not knowing where the fuck their 84-year-old mother is.
That's insane. That's very scary. Like my heart goes out to her. That's so, I couldn't even imagine that, but like it seems like somebody has targeted her specifically with such
Uh-huh.
a high profile position and maybe even like seen images of her mother and like casing it. I don't know, but like that's I hope they find her and I hope they find her alive. That's like not fair.
That
I
I
was
hope they
just
find her alive.
I just came across something recently, speaking of like AI and scams and stuff, and that like that they are gaining access to like scammers are gaining access to our phones and able to call our loved ones,
Oh yeah.
utilizing like our phone numbers and imitating us and saying that they have us like
Mhm.
ransom. And it's scaring of course, like the person and not being able to talk to us, but they say like you should ask to talk to them and then hang up and like call right back to like confirm. But like
On it, and
how scary.
well, if you're in the moment and you're getting a call and it's like about someone that you love in your family, like, are you going to hang up and run the risk of like not being able to reach them again?
Yeah.
Or I think I would dare put it on speakerphone and then side text them, be like, respond immediately. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think, but I would keep them on the phone because I'm like, I'm not going to run the risk that it's a family member of mine and
Yeah.
just assume like I'll catch them next time they call.
The world just seems like such an unsafe place to be. It's
It's
exhausting.
exhausting because every day we have to think like, oh, this is so cute. Oh, is this AI? Oh my God, this is so funny. Is this AI?
I'm
Oh my
kind of
God.
I lo like listen, I was so like gung ho AI, yay, but like I am a little burnt out on AI.
Yeah. And I have to literally remind people, like, I'm not the AI warrior. I'm like, if you want to repost that, even though I know for a fact that's a fucking AI video, rock on, girl. But if it straight up says Sora or something on it, I'm like, that is a Sora means fake. It literally is an AI video.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
Sora.
anything
How do you
that says
spell it?
Sora. So if it's like a little
Uh,
cloud looking icon, and so many people have been like, "Oh my God, this is so funny." And then like bless her heart, and
mm,
my aunt, one of my aunts, because I have many,
sure.
one of my aunts, she shares with me a lot, and I have to just like kindly just ignore it because I'm like, "Girl, I don't want to tell you for the 10,000th time this is fake. This is AI." Sorry. I know this like because she'll even send like, oh my God, can you believe this happened in a parking lot? And can you believe this happened to this person? Oh, this is so scary. You have to be so scared, so weary of this. This is terrifying. And then I looked at it, I was like, that is 1,000% fake.
Also doesn't sit well with me that the one of the key leadership people at OpenAI and the company itself have taken the steps to align and financially support Donald Trump. They, I think it was like 25 million. So it sucks. And it's similar to TikTok and stuff. They're like, now I'm starting to see things about like delete OpenAI, delete
Yeah. Oh,
OpenAI.
I deleted it from my phone a while ago. I deleted I can and it sucks because because I work in marketing, I have clients
Hmm.
that have TikTok still, and I have clients that I have to use AI for like certain things that they requested that I do. And even then
Hmm.
I'm like, I don't want to accept this policy at all on my computer. It's so hard for me to be like, can I not? Like,
Hmm.
I don't want to. I really don't.
Sucks.
It really sucks. It just sucks that we live in this world where we have to be so fucking scared about just even the internet. Like
Hmm.
before, the internet was t us at 12 years old talking to gross men in their basement
Hmm.
in chat rooms, and that was it. That's all we had to really worry about in life. And now we have to worry about like people fucking calling us up telling us that our loved one is held hostage and we need to give them money
Yeah. What a world. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted. I'm
all the
tired
time,
of it.
every day,
I'm
every
moving to
day.
Denmark. I
Oh
actually
my
just
God,
heard also,
I'll move with you.
yeah, let's go. I
Let's go.
actually just heard a friend may possibly be moving to Spain within like a 10-day turnaround. Yeah. Her,
Who? Oh, well, tell me later.
yeah. But
Oh
yeah.
my God. I literally am like, at this point, I'm like, Norway, Greenland, even. Let's go. Let's go. I want to go. Like, ugh, if it gives my children a better opportunity for a future, I will drop everything in a heartbeat.
Spain, here I come.
Seriously, I'll go to Spain. I'll be like, hey, Papa, I'm Spanish
Papa?
and I'm Spanish and and I'm Mexican too. Damn right I am. ICE, are you listening? Um, don't worry, I was actually born here. Calm down. But that doesn't matter nowadays to them. Anyway, speaking of actually, ICE agents are complaining that they never got their promised bonuses
Oh
or
my
health insurance,
God.
or they haven't even been paid. Oh my God, I'm so sad for you.
Idiots.
Losers. Um, yeah, so there's just like a bunch of kerfuffle that we were promised a $50,000 bonus and we have not seen it. And then there's just like in the link that I'll share in the description, it literally is just like a bunch of people on this forum board that talk
A whore on board.
forum forum a harem. But it says, man, Monday is 4 weeks since I started and I haven't been paid yet. Been here for about 2 months, still waiting for my health insurance. Is anyone having this issue as well? don't expect much. It's like 6,000 after taxes, and they put it in regular paychecks. So you end up paying like 4 or 5K in taxes in one check.
Yeah.
Response, didn't even get paid.
Listen.
Oh, so
Well,
you're a
welcome.
civilian terrorist and you didn't get paid to
Yeah.
harass people.
Welcome to Trump's America. Yay.
I feel
By the
so
way,
bad for you.
by the way, he thinks you're poor and he wants to eliminate you too. So it's totally on your side.
You suck a giant bag of baby carrot
Tiny.
size, baby carrot size dicks, just like our president's peanut.
Yeah. Okay, let's move into good news. We're sipping.
Yes.
Let's move it along. Tell me about China.
Well, you know what? What's crazy to think? For some reason, I think links got moved around on the notes doc. I have
Oh,
no
did I do
idea.
it?
If you did, I'm gonna cut you. But anyway,
Mm,
so allegedly, and if you mess with my links, mess with you.
did
Get the
not
bull, you get the
actually.
horns. So,
Mm, mm-mm.
China has enacted the death penalty for child abusers, child sexual abusers. So, China is better than the United States. All the things that we've been, told about, like, oh, the control over there, blah, blah, blah. No, actually, China's amazing. They're actually uh, allowing the fact that criminal law allows the death penalty for any crimes against children in the sexual explicit nature. Unfortunately, it doesn't really necessarily mean like the abusive nature, but the physical abusive nature. But if it's in the sexual nature, you're dead.
I listen, I went to Beijing and I thought it was lovely and all the people super nice. I walked around, they were like, can I take a picture of you, foreigner? And I was like, absolutely. Also, there was a giant English sign on over the freeway overpass that said, treat others kindly. And I was like, or something like that.
And we have
Um,
that everywhere in America because I think people forgot.
yeah. It had the translate like it had it translated too, but it was like in English and then also in Chinese or Mandarin. And yeah, so I thought it was lovely and I have nothing against China. Thank you, China, for doing, your
They
part.
do everything. Hello, half the things
Yeah.
we have in our homes are made in China. So thank you, China.
It's true.
You rock.
Actually, before having to delete TikTok, there was this whole like trending thing about being Chinese. I don't know if you saw it. It was really cute. So there's this girl named Sherry, I think, and she's like, I'm welcoming you as my little sister, my new Chinese sister. You are now Chinese, and we're gonna teach you how to be Chinese, okay? We're gonna teach you like the skincare and how to drink like proper like hydration, what kind of tea we're making. And I was like there with her making the teas and
I
like
love you.
I'm like, I love a dumpling and I always have. Give it to
No, and
me.
I one of my favorite YouTubes to follow is Mei, Meimei. She has
Hmm.
like a food specific one, and then she has like her vlog. So it's like
Hmm.
food Mei and more Mei, and I love her and her boyfriend. They live in the Bay Area actually, so it's super fun to just see kind of like I see through their eyes like how the Bay Area has changed since I haven't lived there since 2020. But it's super fun
Cute.
to just see because sometimes they'll be like, yeah, we have to go to Valley Fair to go to Lego store. And I'm like, okay, what does Valley Fair look like now?
Oh, crazy different. Um, this tea, by the way, okay, so they do it's like apple, it's an apple tea where you slice apples, put goji berries, and then there was one other ingredient, I forgot what it was, and you boil that, and that is supposed to be really, really good for you, like digestion, and you eat it. But also I found there's this giant jar of it's oh shoot. Lemon and ginger and one other thing I think,
We're
but it's
missing this other thing on
it's like
both.
this like giant jar of this stuff that comes at Costco, and someone was like recommending that. Also, it's a tea, and so I bought that, and I've been drinking it every single day, and I swear to God, I've been sleeping a lot better. So now I am honorary Chinese. Thank you,
Okay, well,
according to
also
Sherry.
speaking of, um, I heard about clove tea. So you literally just boil whole
Oh.
cloves
Uh-huh.
and legitimately
Hmm.
it even it sounds like too good to be true, but I kid you not. I've done so much research where I'm like, holy crap. So
Clove
clove tea
tea.
allegedly boosts your immunity, fights infections, improves your digestions, eliminates bloating, gas, and indigestion,
Hmm.
relieves any toothache. It's a natural pain reliever, supports respiratory health, reduces inflammation, promotes healthy skin, aids weight loss, improves liver health, regulates blood sugar, supports heart health, reduces stress, anxiety, and also helps boost your bone strength, as well as improves blood circulation to reduce risk of clotting. Acts as a
Yes.
natural pain reliever, which we already said, enhances brain function, so it also helps with your memory and concentration. Plus, it helps with your menstrual pain and detoxifies your body and is a natural hormonal support balance. So I'm like,
It looks like when you look at a clove, it looks like it does all that.
I literally is like, I'm
Like,
sure it doesn't taste delicious, but
it
if you
probably
want to
doesn't.
like add a couple things into it, make it taste like bearable, that's cloves. Like whole, you literally can go on Amazon or any other place that you actually would trust and buy whole cloves, bulk, and then just make clove tea.
It looks like you can add cinnamon too, and they recommend it for PCOS. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Chrysanthemums are also supposed to be really, really good for you.
Is that a
Um,
flower?
it is, yeah.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be detoxifying and really great for your liver as well. I made my mom drink some. I was like, here.
You're like, not just once, every
Yeah.
day. And she's like, sure, 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 sure,
I did
honey.
not. I forgot to ask her like how she liked it, but okay. I'm gonna move in. This is a very quick one.
Yes.
Last happy news. Giant pandas are no longer endangered. So if your coping mechanism includes videos of pandas rolling around and eating bamboo, this one's for you. Giant pandas have been removed from endangered species list. The bears, which currently numbered just over 1,800, are now listed as vulnerable by the World Wildlife Foundation. So yay, yay, yay. We did it, guys. We saved the
We did it,
pandas.
guys.
We did
Uh,
something right.
dude, the fact that like there is actually a job for people that you're a panda nanny, I would move to China for to be a panda nanny in a heartbeat. It's
Nanny.
so cute because they're like, "Ugh, get off the tree, come here. And they like literally carry them like they're little bumbling babies. They're like, get on over here. And all of a sudden they're like, I'm gonna go back to where I was. And they're like, oh my God. And it's
They
just
are
so
really cute. I
freaking
love a panda
cute.
video.
No, I saw this too. I saw this a few weeks ago because I posted on my vegan Instagram. If you're ever interested, Danielle.vegan. But this is amazing news because they've been endangered since I feel like I can remember, like since elementary school.
Hmm.
But
We just,
yay, I'm
hmm.
so thrilled.
All right, let's jump into what we watched. All
Yeah.
right, so let's see. Do you want to go first or do I want to go
You know what?
first?
I always feel like I go first. You go first and then just save the things that we watched together for the end and after I go through my list.
Okay, deal. All right, so saving Traitors for the end.
Yep.
I watched A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, although they cheated because the Super Bowl is on Sunday. They released an episode today, so I haven't watched that episode. Really,
Oh,
really annoying.
thank God because I haven't even started. I need to and I will do it this weekend, I
Oh,
promise.
it is fantastic.
Can't
30
wait.
minutes of just perfection.
Mhm.
Guys, if you are not watching this show, what are you doing? It is hilarious. I keep saying it. I'm not going to give any spoilers away because you're not watching it and it's just not worth it. So
And
watch
it's
it.
only what, second or third episode?
We might be technically fourth now because of this
Oh,
episode that
wow.
dropped today. So, but I think I've only watched 3 episodes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Next week, I promise I'll do the homework. I
Yes, yes,
will
yeah.
watch all four.
Yep. Okay. Fallout still going. I feel like this week, here's the thing, I think I've mentioned this before. On my Apple TV, if it has like a like what you've been watching kind of
Mhm.
scrolling list, and if my children watch 10 different things, it just muddles it up. You know what I
You
mean?
need to create their own
So
profile.
no, I cannot. You know why? We tried that and then it was like, scan this and blah 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 and what's your password and I was like, done, never doing that again.
No.
But so anyway, so we got like kind of got shoved in the back and this week was crazy at work. Anyways, so we're going along. It's good. Yeah, I like it. I think you still would like it. Shrinking Apple adorable, love it. And then Bridgerton, I flew through. It's Bridgerton, guys. I love this shit. This is
And they only
what,
and they do they were the originals. They
yeah,
do 4 episodes and then pause and you have to like hold on tight and then get the other four, right?
yeah. So listen, I was made for this, okay? I was made for Bridgerton. I would like to make a call out to Shonda. You have no Latinas, and that's upsetting, okay? So where are your Latinas? Where are they at?
She said it, and I will tag good old Shonda
No
Rhonda
Latinas.
Rhymes.
Yeah. Okay. Want to see a Latina.
Also, side
Also,
note, we
yeah.
should probably, I think next time, I'm gonna just say this now, even though I've only just started Bridgerton,
Hmm.
but I love obviously Buccaneers. I think we next time we hang out and we come to visit y'all, or you come here, we should do a tea party situation where we get dressed up on purpose. Cause like we don't really exist in a world where we have theme parties as much as we used to. So we should like actually dress up Bridgerton style, Victorian old style, like beautiful style, Wuthering Heights, if you will, style. And we should have a tea party and we should just have a blasty blast and drink wine out of
Uh,
teacups.
would love that. Yes, let's do it, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about that. Bridgerton, okay. The what I was gonna say about this season, um, and kind of what I've noticed. So you're still in the first season?
Yeah, no, didn't watch the first, second, or third. I just watched the season 3 recap and then I started the fourth season and only watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay, the first season has the sexiest man.
Yeah.
Um,
And he's
and
also in,
he's not coming back to Bridgerton ever. He kind of ruined it, honestly. A little kind of annoyed with that because the storyline is annoying. You get to see all the other kids and all the other marriages that have happened, except for that one, and it ends very. Anyways, I don't want to ruin it for you, but
but I thought, no, 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 I don't care.
it
Spoiler
re-
alert for the
it
people.
it just kind of makes it a little sour. Like their marriage ends up being soured, and
Oh.
it's kind of sad, and you don't get to like see them. So, I feel like me like in my
Oh,
brain,
this is the guy that was supposed to go many a places, and then Jonathan Bailey was
yeah,
like, "No, the fuck you aren't," and he did everything, but this guy just did diddly squat, right?
yeah. Who's Jonathan Bailey?
John, beg your fucking finest pardon. He's the sexiest man alive.
Oh, cute.
He's literally people's sexiest man alive. He
I
was
did not
in,
know that.
oh my God. Hello,
What?
he's Friero in Wicked. He is in Jurassic Park. He is the hottest openly gay man. I would literally
Didn't know he was gay
fantasize
either.
about this man if I could, but I just know his sexual
Listen,
preference
I
prevents me from doing
do
so.
think he is attractive. Okay, so this is also like, okay, so what I was trying to say, first season,
Ooh, and also just let you know, IMDb, he's like down on the list. Reggae or Regé Jean Page.
because he was only in season one, and then he was like,
No,
I'm not
this is
coming back.
season 1, and he's like at the bottom with like the extras, like, I'm
Yeah,
the background actor.
he he kind of did a little too much. You know what I mean? Like he made it weird. And he didn't have to do that. And that sucks because now also the storyline is fucked. And I kind of wish that the writers would be like, let's write something for that, for like the girl that he married. Because like homegirl is just like, what, sitting at home in an unhappy marriage? Like, fix
That's
it.
not fair to
Fix it for us.
her. Hopefully they
Yeah.
do that as like
Make it,
finally. Oh,
make it right. Yeah.
the season you
Okay.
didn't think was coming, it's coming now.
After that, the main men have, they're beautiful. They're all beautiful, but I don't- there's more out there.
Yeah,
Um,
no one did anything for me in the first 2 episodes. I was like,
yeah,
meh.
this guy now, the one of the brothers, Bridgerton brothers, he's goofy and he like smiles a lot and he's very handsome, but he's also just like so goofy that it like makes me, which is weird for me to say because I'm goofy, but I'm
No, but
like
usually
it
you attract the
unnerves me.
opposite.
You're like too much, too much.
What about, so is he the guy that was like in? bed with someone and then there was a naked person next to them, or is that someone
Yeah.
else? That
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah. But like I think it's because he reminds me of like an ex or something. It just is something just not.
I
Anyways,
mean,
so
I like know all your exes, so I'm
okay,
just
we can
gonna.
talk about this offline. Anyways, um anyway, so I just there's yeah, I'm kind of like this is a really good show and I love it, but also like of all the men in the world, and you need some Latinas.
You
That's all
need
I
some.
was.
You needed spice,
You needed spice. Yeah, there needs to be more spice. And from Shonda, I'm kind of like, you're,
dude. You know who
come
I'd
on,
love to
girl.
see little pop in? Like, hey, you didn't expect me here, did ya? Ava Mendez.
Yeah.
She is hot, spicy.
No, okay, no, but she would,
Like just
I'm
as
not
like
even
a
gonna finish this
no,
sentence.
just like as like a mom friend, and then she introduces her Latina
Yeah.
daughter, and
I
then
could
the
say it.
daughter comes in, and then you
Yeah.
really never see Emma Mendez again until maybe the wedding episode.
Yeah. Well, no, like we can have her the whole time. She can be like a sassy mom. I love that.
Love her.
Um, okay. Then after Bridgerton, I have been very focused this week on finishing a book called A Court of Thorns and Roses. And we kind of
Oh,
talked,
Akatar.
yeah, we talked about this when we first started our podcast. So I finished it
Oh, good for you, because I'm still
and
on chapter two.
oh, I'm doing audiobook.
Oh no,
And
so am I.
oh God,
Oh
okay.
no, 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 wait. No, I'm not. Actually, I was told if the book on Kindle it doesn't work for you, probably do Akatar, the audiobook. I haven't done that yet. Should I do the
You
audiobook?
should. It's really
Okay.
good. You know, like when you're getting used to a voice, though, you're like, okay, I'm getting used to this voice. I got fully into it. I was like, okay, I am here for this.
Okay.
This is a great book. So yeah, I finished it today.
Are you going to go
There's
into the next one now?
I am. I kind of know some of the spoilers because I was really like I really wanted to see what fan art there was, if there's a movie planned and like what actors would play them. And through that, I found some unfortunate spoilers. So now I'm like, damn it. Okay.
Okay, I want to send you the things I see because Not the Worst Mom is really good to follow. She's so fucking funny. She's kind of like my humor mixed with your humor,
Mm.
as if they made a baby. And then she really loves the smut novels. So I
Oh
think
yeah.
you would enjoy it. But it's Not the Worst Mom.
I'm not sure. Okay, I will say, and I think we did talk about it. Like, it's not as smutty as I thought it was going to be.
I heard because I
Yeah.
told you when I was reading it, I spoilered alerted myself kind of to be
What
like,
page?
when does the smut happen? And they're
Hmm.
like, oh, not until like three quarters in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you gotta wait for this.
You do gotta wait. Yeah.
And it's not even that smutty. It's just like
No.
like a kiss on the elbow, and you're like, ooh, crazy.
No, it was more than that. It was yeah, it got there, but it wasn't like
You're like
crazy.
the last chapter.
It has a good storyline. Like it's not all about the smut, but it is a
Okay.
good storyline. And I'm curious with these spoilers that I know, how do we get to there, to this new spoiler that I know of? And I'm like, wow, how do we get there? And what, like, how does she feel about that? So my brain is going wild. And I'm like, I need to start book two now
Okay. I will
because, yeah,
try. I think I'll just have to forego the printed version
yeah, skip.
because it's like I don't have time to read, but I have time to listen to podcasts all day long. So I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I can just play it while I'm working.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
It gets good. I will say like same. I think if you said you were on the second chapter.
Yeah.
So she's basically a huntress
Yeah.
at first. And so and you're like listening to this and you're like, where is this going?
Yes.
And then it gets there. Don't
Well, no,
worry.
I'm literally like, okay, and then I'm now meeting her family and her sister and her
Yeah.
dad, and I'm like, where the fuck are we going now? I haven't gotten to the where the fuck are we going now yet.
Yeah, it's very shortly after that. So it's
Okay.
a quick turnaround out of the forest.
Okay. No, what's funny is my friend Kim, Kimbra, she literally bought the book for me and sent it to me, being like, if you don't read it, I'm gonna cut you. Because I was like, God damn it, I've been putting it off for so long. And then she bought it to force me to read it. And I'm like, I'm trying, girl.
I
I'm
just
just like, I don't care about the market in the fucking town. I just don't care.
get me there. Yeah, listen to it on audio. And to
Okay,
be
I'll do
fair,
that.
I just donated like 6 books in like one of the little libraries of all of my like work related books because I'm like, I someone gave me the best advice on career books. Like, do not read them and like just listen to them. And that I'm like, yes, 100% yes. So I just got rid of like a stack. I'm like, I'm never gonna read these. Mm-mm.
No, I used to, hopefully no one that I works with listens to this before, like maybe 2 years ago, we used to have an actual prep, like leads, a team leads book club. And I used to literally say, what are the key points of this book? And then I get them.
Cliff notes.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to acknowledge that you just said that, but sure.
You know what's wild is like you just brought me back. Like kids don't even know. Like I would go into my there was like a Shakespeare English class that I took and
Oh my God, I
I
did Brit Lit and Beowulf
yes, Beowulf. Like our way of cheating back in the day was to go buy a book called Spark Notes, guys.
with the yellow.
With the yellow, and that's what you would read instead of the actual book versus the internet telling you.
Bringing it back. Like literally, you would have to shamefully walk into somewhere to buy a Cliff's Notes,
Notes.
and you'd literally have to shamefully actually grab the yellow book
That is so
that gave you the bullet
funny.
pointed points of a book. Wow, you kids have no idea what you have in front of you.
But somebody wrote that too. The
Yeah,
Cliff
somebody
Notes.
literally was like, these are the key points you need to know.
That is so funny. Oh man, just brought me back. Anyways, dang.
Memories.
Memories.
Okay, well, I think that's the end of yours, right?
Yep.
Okay, so going into mine, the things that you have not watched, I'm
Hmm.
going to work my way from the bottom up. So, Summer House. Wow, that just premiered this week, and holy moly, if you didn't realize why or have a suspicion as to why Amanda and Kyle got divorced, they just lay that shit out in the first episode. If you didn't know going into watching this episode, you'd be like, man, these people need to get divorced pronto. So they've been together for since season one. They were like casually dating season one, which is really weird to think of the fact that the inception of their relationship started from the inception of the show, and they're on 10th season. And that like their officiality of like if they're in a relationship or not, them moving in together, them talking about children, all the steps of all of their relationship is actually on television. It is so weird to think of that. But no, so the first episode of this was definitely a doozy and definitely shows you why it is, thank God they got divorced.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It was
Like
bad.
they were at each other's throats the whole time. She didn't give two shits about him. He was being a fucking fucknut. He was like being such a hypocrite. So homeboy
Mm.
is like she wanted to start a bathing suit brand, and he literally on camera said, well, if you're going to do that, I want to be a DJ. And then he became a DJ to spite her and created, because she didn't like the fact that he was constantly out all night, constantly out getting drunk. And so
Oh,
he's like, you know what? Well, I'm going to double down. I'm going to be a DJ. And then this season, it came out that he slept at the house of a fan, slept at their house after a
bummer.
DJ session,
Gross.
and they're married, mind you.
Yeah.
Like, imagine your husband being like, I'm going to be a DJ, but I'm also not going to come home at night. I'm going to be out until 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely not.
No, 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 no. Like, you lost yourself a
Mm-hmm.
stunning woman who supports you through and through, helps you with your job, helps you with everything that you do, and you treat her like garbage. So basically, every man taking complete advantage of the fact that they just assume that, and he got to a point where I think he maybe allegedly said he never thought that she would ever leave him. So he could just get away with it.
Wow. Well, that's a great way to test that theory.
So men, because for some reason still our demographic is pretty high men. Some reason still. It's two women talking on mic. But take your pick. Who do you like? Which type do you have? Anyway, it is literally verbatim the explanation of, oh, well, she'll never leave me, so I can get away with murder. No,
Well,
if you're a piece of shit, we're gonna leave you now because guess what? It's 2026 and we're kind of fed up with your crap.
I mean, yeah, you can't like real talk, okay? Like men out there who are listening and no, you're the second that you're like, I'm taking this person for granted, you need to like adjust, figure it out. I believe in you. You can do this. And if you don't, just know she will leave you. Like, it's not going to take her long. Because you're right, Danielle. Like, I just think that it's a different world now, and it's not anything to do about like, like all of the options. It's just more that like we're well equipped with great friends, good therapy, and
Good
more
toys
self
that
and yeah,
we don't need your tired ass penis to
a
satisfy
little
us. We can satisfy ourselves.
yeah, a little more self-efficient all around, I think, like financially, too. Like, women back in the days weren't so just stop taking advantage of us and, you know, get with the program, buddies.
Uh I'm snapping because the fact is like snap yourself into fucking reality. It's the fact that not all women are going to tolerate your shit. I'm sure you're going to find women out there that will just fucking put up with it until the day they die, but not around here. Not around here. I would rather be single for eternity than settle for mediocrity.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I'm sorry, you really have to bring shit to the table. And if you don't, bye. Like, this is gross that some people just think, like, well, she'll never leave me. She'll stay
Well,
with me forever. Of
life's too
course.
short. Why would you even want that? Like for yourself, Life's
Like,
too
you want her
short.
to just like tolerate you, but never be actually sexually attracted to you. Like, that's sad.
Yeah, that's not fun for anyone.
Nah, dog.
It's not beneficial to anyone to stay in that, to continue it on and to like drag it out. Don't do it. Don't
Nah.
do it.
I'm gonna say it again. Nah, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, no way, Jose. And if you're a woman listening to this, don't tolerate that bullshit. You're better than that. You can literally be single and happier. I'm just letting you from personal experience. You can be single and happier than with someone who does not appreciate what you bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Pause for absorption.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You have more to offer than you think.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The peace that you get from that
Oh,
too.
let me tell you, waking up daily and not having a fucking anxiety in the morning. Oh my God. Let me tell you what I could tell myself if I know what I know now back then. Whew, things would be different. Anyway,
Mm,
um, so I already touched on Grammys. Love that bunny. Sweet Bitter. Finished that. Forgot.
mm-hmm.
I think I blocked it out, honestly. I forgot that it ends on the biggest damn cliffhanger. And that's why I've never rewatched it until recently. It literally gave me like 10 years, I think, until I rewatched it since the original Inception. So if you are actually sadly taking my advice to watch Sweet Bitter, don't do it because I'm telling you, once you
Mm.
finish it, you're going to be like, well, then what happens?
Oh
And you're
no.
going to be so sad.
You did mention, yeah. Okay.
Spoiler
Good to
alert.
know.
Are you going to watch it?
I don't think so.
Okay. It does have Ella Personnel, who's in Fallout. So it's your girl. She's
Mm-hmm.
stunning, beautiful, lovely to look
She
at.
really is. Yeah.
But the end of this season, the last season before COVID hit, um, It literally has her basically gunning for her friend who kind of like took her under her wing to get taken out of the company and fired from being the lead hostess so she can basically take her job. And
Hmm.
literally the last phrase is like, I think you should fire her. And then we never hear what happens after that ever again.
Bummer. That is a cliffhanger.
No, it sucked. It sucked so hard. So just let you know, like if you watch it, just know that there's no actual like you're gonna get to the point of finishing and you'll never finish.
Oh my God. Cool.
You're welcome. But it's a really good show, besides the point. But otherwise, I also did a little like weird walk down history lane. So
Hmm.
on Tubi, shout out to Tubi. They always have like the gems that you don't even think about since like the original time you watched it. But I watched Dick with Michelle Williams and
Oh
Kirsten
yeah.
Dunst.
Hmm.
That soundtrack, I bought that soundtrack because I loved it so much. The 70s soundtrack. Oh my God. The entire movie is phenomenal.
Hmm.
Phenomenal. It still holds up. It's so good. It's speaking of presidents, it talks about Richard Nixon,
Hmm.
but it's like a comedic spin on it. And it's so fucking good. You have to watch it. It just is like such a little giggle. You're like, if only presidents could be this silly. They're silly. Look at them being just funny. No, highly recommend because it opens with like Watergate and then opens with the comedic aspects to it. And it's so good. But it's on Tubi right now. Dick, D-I-C-K. Like
Hmm.
I'm saying multiple times. But watch it.
Okay.
It's just a feel good
I I feel like I
presidential
watched
movie.
it when it first came out, but it has been a really long time, so.
Watch it. It's good. And it's like I think it's kid appropriate because I can tell you certain things. I'm like, I did not know they were talking about drugs.
No.
Because when I watched it, I was like such an innocent little like lamb that I'm
Hmm.
like, I had no idea.
No clue.
I also on Tubi watched Singles, and I have literally seen the actual trailer and the cover of this movie since I was an infant because it came out in 1992.
Single.
Singles. It has so many people. You have no idea. Look up Singles cast 1992. It has Bridget Fonda, Matt Dillon, Campbell Scott, Kira Sedgwick. It has Bill Pullman. It has Eric Stoltz. It has so many fucking people. It's basically just kind of like a modern or a back in 1992, a modern day version would be like, what are these people that live in the same apartment complex doing? And it's like all their love and relationships
Hmm.
and dating and all the debacles. It is so good. It was like the 90s, early 90s version of Sex in the City.
Love it.
I
Yeah.
highly recommend it. It's actually really, really good. It was definitely something my aunt Diana loved. I can tell you that because Matt Dillon was like her guy. She'd be like, because she always had like billboards, not billboards.
Posters.
Thank you. Posters of like freaking Guns N' Roses, Van Halen, and like Metallica, and like all the rock stars. Like Matt Dillon was that character in this
Yeah.
movie. It was so funny, but so good. Highly recommend if you just want like also to see how simple life was back then. Like to get a hold, there was like a scene where it's like to get a hold of someone, you hope to God their voicemail tape didn't eat your message. Because there was literally a scene where like a person left a
Those were the
message
struggles.
and then the person goes to press play and the voicemail tape was eaten, so they didn't even get the message. And you're like, oh my God, they didn't get the message. Like, how many times did that happen back then? Crazy town. But anyway, highly recommend Tubi. Don't sit on Tubi. There's some gems on there. But anyway, Southern Charm.
Hmm.
Wow. Sally just continues to be I'm going to be respectful and not just flat out call her what I want to call her, but she continues to be a not a girl's girl and very much like a dog in heat. And I'm just going to say it like
Mm.
that because Molly called her out on the after show about it. Like, you're like a fucking dog in heat. She is, because like she finds out that fucking Austin is single now, broke up with his girlfriend, which is weird because It didn't continue from the last episode. It literally just skips the entire continued dot dot dot. The last episode shows him having like a full-on blowout, like on the next episode of Southern Charm. And it shows him having a full-on blowout fight with his ex-girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend. They didn't even include that in this episode. They just like were like, nah, we're fine. We don't need to show it. We can just talk about it. And they don't even talk about what happened. They just said, like, yeah, I'm single now. Then
Interesting.
then don't fucking show it on the fucking trailer, you fucking weirdos. Editors of fucking Bravo, get your shit together. I'm mad about that because I'm like, I want to know what the fucking conversation was because it was definitely filmed because they showed it in the fucking trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, so Sally's like, I need to, and she literally says verbatim, I want Austin's dick so bad. Like she's not even trying to like pussyfoot around it. She's literally like, okay, so Craig didn't want me. So now I'm gonna go over to his friend Austin. I don't
Hmm.
like her. I mean, like, I hope for longevity and a relationship for her in the future, but I don't like her.
Yeah.
She just seems to be a homie hopper. I don't like her.
Hmm.
I don't like her. Anyway, otherwise this episode was really good. FYI. Really fucking good. But also industry episode 4, superb. It's fantastic. I have no like main points to point out in this episode except someone dies. Spoiler alert. I talked about the fact that fucking Jonathan infiltrated this season of industry for me from Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
He dies.
Mm.
And then the guy who's been in since industry sees episode 1, season 1, thinks that he can escape and jump off a balcony and he ends up breaking his legs.
Oh,
Then getting
awful.
caught by the cops because they're so loaded up on drugs.
Oh, fun.
So now I'm like, okay, well, how is this gonna go for you then, bro?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't good. So we'll see what's gonna happen next week. But or I guess technically this Sunday. And then lastly, before we get into Traitors, Tell Me Lies, episode 6. Wrigley and Bree finally fucking kiss. But can we talk about the fact that it was such a funky ass kiss? Okay, so I must discuss hygiene. So she is out all night partying the night before. He
Mm-hmm.
is out partying all night before. They get into a fight in the middle of the street. Then she goes to her ex-boyfriend, lover guy's house where his wife lives because she finds out in the episode or the season prior that the guy that she's fucking at school that's a professor has a wife that knows that he fucks his students. So then
Wow.
he goes to the house and they have a whole little all night powwow. And then she's like, you deserve better than this. How do you think I feel? I signed up for this and I don't even like it. I don't even want this in my marriage, but I fucking handle it. What are you doing? I can't believe you're handling this. What are you doing with yourself? You deserve so much better. You're so fucking stunning. I know, but I'm still putting up with this. He's not here though. You can spend the night. Skip ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Night after, she wakes up, doesn't even clean herself up, doesn't even go into the bathroom to like splash some water on her face and like rinse her mouth out. She then goes outside, sits on a stoop, and waits for fucking Wrigley to pull up and be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I was mean last night. I love you. I love you. And I know this is wrong. No, I love you. I love you. I love you. Let's kiss. Haven't brushed my teeth in God knows how long.
That would bother you. Like, I would think about that too.
I mean, like in the moment, I'm like romance, but also I'm
Mhm.
like hygiene.
Ew.
Okay, so this is their first kiss, and they are, well, he could have absolutely been like, I am Wrigley Spriggly, and I love everything about everybody, and I'm gonna give myself a little wish wish in the morning. Homegirl did not. So, Wrigley Schmiggly, you did great and didn't wince when she kissed you. Hope it was okay. Because mind you, she was drinking all night and then she kept drinking and then she drank tea with the woman and then she fell asleep, didn't brush her teeth. Like there's a lot of things going on in there. That's fucking weird. And then side note, oh my God, fucking Lucy. She needs therapy so fucking hardcore. She is trauma therapy up the wazoo. Like the moment I started seeing this, I was like, whoa, this brings back, like, this is the epitome of you need trauma therapy, girlfriend.
Mm.
Um, and there is also theories that state that Alex, the drug dealer guy that she's fucking, who like started getting like he's always had a heart because it's Bree's ex foster care brother is Alex, and Alex is now sleeping with Lucy, and they go to the same college for some reason. I don't have no idea. But Alex had a breakdown moment in front of Lucy in this episode where it seems like he's like guilty about something, and everyone's assuming like, wait. So the last episode he felt really bad about like being really like aggressive with Lucy when they're fucking, like talking about how she's like, you're pathetic, you suck, blah blah blah, because that's what she was asking him to do. And then he was like, wait, I just found out from Bree, which we got confirmation from this episode. I found out from Bree that you were actually raped or raped or whatever. Okay. But she wasn't. She wasn't because she was actually covering for Pippa. But he doesn't know that. And so he was like feeling all guilty about like, I'm so sorry. Like, I want this to, I like care. I don't want to like be aggressive. I care. I want to make sure that when we have sex, that we're not just like, I'm being this like villain in your eyes, blah, 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 blah. Well, this latest episode, he was missing for like a while. So people seem to think that he maybe went and killed off the guy that allegedly raped Lucy,
Hmm.
when really it wasn't Lucy, it was Pippa. So, and then because the fact is, people are thinking this because when they're alone together, he's like starting to cry and he's never shown emotion like this ever. But he's starting to cry, being like, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. And starts crying.
Hmm.
And it's like, well, if you just offed somebody for your first time, methinks you probably think yourself as a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
If you still have empathy in yourself, like if you're just cold hearted, you're not going to obviously think dilly squat. But if this is your first time defending the honor of someone that you're fucking, but really it's not her, but you don't know that it's not her and it's someone else, that's odd. But anyway, so this episode, the only sucky thing is we have only 2 episodes left and there's so many fucking answers we want. So I'm hoping that they wrap this all up because it's not guaranteed that we're going to have another season because it hasn't been announced yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just hoping they don't end this shit on a fucking cliffhanger and all of a sudden it's like, well, there was that series. That was just great, right, guys? And then
I
like
don't
you're
think they
like
will, especially if
it's
they don't know for sure if they
and
have
it's a
another.
and we
Yeah,
have a fucking viral like online situation going too.
no fun.
Anyway, Traitors.
Traitors.
Discuss. I want to get your 2 cents because last last podcast episode we recorded, you had not watched the last episode, which
I
was with
know.
Lisa.
I
And
know. It's
now
so
we have
crazy.
today's. So what are your thoughts?
Oh, I am bummed they got Candace. And obviously Lisa too. And like I love Rob, but like he was a bit of a snake there, and I don't think
No
that's a good,
irony.
yeah, I don't think that's a good look. Like, but I will say I think he's playing a very good game as a trader. Although almost like I don't know if it was like an act of like dumb like playing this like character of like how hard it is to like like you're confused, right? Like you feel like a faithful but you're a traitor, but then like doing what he did, it's like so now you're gonna be very strategic on who you choose to be a traitor with you, um so that you're the only one. Like I'm very curious what happens there. um yeah, what did you think?
So Lisa, I already thought she was backed into a corner. She was gonna
She
go. So
really
that
was.
was
Yeah.
not like
Surprising.
completely shocked and odd for me.
Yeah.
The Candace of it all, I did think it was very,
Yes.
very, like you said, snaky,
Sneaky.
so sneaky, snaky of Rob. I
Yeah.
think that the fact that he is now the standalone, obviously at this point you would have tuned out if you are watching Traitors and haven't watched this episode, but
Yeah.
he is the standalone traitor. And so
Yep.
he offered up like the option because like you can at this point now give a faithful the option to either be still a faithful but then have to leave the
Uh-huh.
show or be a traitor and have to, ride the traitor coattails
Yep.
situation. So what's funny is enough, I thought he was going to get Johnny. I thought he was going to have
I
Johnny be with the potential traitor, and he chose Eric.
so I didn't think he was actually going to choose Johnny because Johnny is a good shield right now for him because people are looking at Johnny like, oh, he stuck up for Candace, like he might be a traitor. And then like they like kind of float that theory around with like other folks and showing you as like the viewer that. So I was like, he's not going to pick Johnny, and it makes me sad that people are thinking that he is a traitor because he's just
He's
this like
not.
ethereal elf looking beautiful.
I think it would actually, I thought in this
No.
episode, I was like, I thought because you know how like Tara and Johnny are like trying to be like, haha, we're not gonna show that we're best friends.
Yeah.
But it's like honestly
Mhm.
at this point, who would fucking care?
Who cares?
But
Yeah.
I would think it'd be crazier to be like, okay, one of you is a traitor and one of you is faithful.
Yeah, I thought that would make good TV,
Yeah.
but I just figured because they're thinking Johnny and he knows that. Um and maybe he even floated that around too. I kind of forget, but I
Mm.
feel like Rob wasn't going to make him a traitor. What I was surprised, but I guess not. So he realistically he said Johnny, Eric, or there was one other person. Who was the other guy? That they like were
Oh
floating.
crap. Wait, I
Dang
know
it.
I traders members left. Who's left? It is nope, Colton went home, so Candace went home. Who is left? We
It
have
was it was smart that Candace like got rid of Colton, although it bit her in the ass later. But I think like anyone would have done that. Oh, Mark. He was thinking Mark. So I thought this is why I was thinking like he's
Mark because he's so quiet.
I thought he was sneakier. I didn't realize how sneaky he was. So I was like, okay, if he chooses Mark, I feel like that's almost like a safer bet that you are gonna like ride to the end with Mark because he is so quiet and he's so clearly a faithful. So if you could turn Mark, I feel like it would work and you're like actually trying to stay in the game with someone. Him choosing Eric makes me think he knows that Eric isn't gonna do it or is gonna be like sniffed out and can't play like that, like, both sides.
He can't act out traitor. Or act
Yeah,
out faithful as a traitor.
as a traitor. So that was kind of like my read on it was like, oh, I feel like he's trying to like get them all out so that he's the last man standing.
Okay. Okay, wait. I kind of like that idea.
Who's who is he really allied with now? Like who does he actually like besides Mara?
And
Which
also, that's actually
hilarious.
okay. Let's keep that in mind too, because that was actually a question I was just about to ask. There is a conspiracy theory that they have not confirmed on interviews and stuff after this, because it's a year
Mhm.
after, that there is allegedly they hooked up while they were in the Traitors Castle.
Hmm. That would be a fun one.
So it said, it says as of January 23rd, Mara breaks silence on Rob
Oh.
Rush romance rumors. Um, Viewers were noticing that they were a little bit more bonded than normal people. More, the internet wants you and Rob together. And dot dot dot. Yeah, I saw. There's a lot of videos on TikTok at the moment. I mean, you'll have to watch the show to see if that happened.
Yeah, it's just trying to get people to watch. But like
Do
if
you
you
think
look
they
at,
actually hooked up?
no, I don't think so, but I feel like if they did, that's a great place to hook up at. So I don't
Well, and
blame
also
you. And
you
they're
do know the
both
fact
beautiful.
they don't actually sleep at the castle, right?
No, I didn't know that.
No, they actually go to a hotel. Like the whole like them pretending to like tuck themselves into bed at night.
Well, it
They s-
definitely seems
they
fake.
they don't sleep in the castle. They sleep in a completely different hotel.
That is so funny.
Yeah, so they have them act out like them getting ready for bed and nuzzling into the covers. No, they then after that shot, they then get them in the car and head them back to the
That
hotel.
is so funny.
I'm gonna say, where do the traitors sleep? It says, da 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 da. So where do the traders sleep? So the building serves as a productions area. None of us actually stay in the castle. Alan Cumming was actually quoted as that. Um, we use a section of the castle. We don't even use the full castle. We give them free reign. We've taken a wing of the castle, and that's their area to play the game within. And that's got all the outside. That's why, if you think about it, if the only shots that you actually see is very limited.
Hmm.
Like they have the kitchen area, they have the hallways, they have the foyer, but they don't really have like they don't have other like cameras in different spots of the castle. Um, but basically it says that I don't think they actually list the hotel name. Obviously that'd be fucking weird. But it basically says that they don't sleep at the hotel. Or they don't sleep at the castle, they sleep in a hotel.
Now I'm looking at like who's left. And I mean like yeah, he doesn't have like he has like people who trust him, but there's no like strong alliance. So like even though he probably feels like he won a little bit with like getting rid of Colton, like in the sense of like, yeah, but it tied Candace to Colton.
Yeah.
I think like look at you got Dorinda, Natalie, looking at these lines.
Dorinda,
Mara,
Eric, Johnny, Kristen.
Kristen,
I
Tara,
love
you know.
Kristen.
Yeah, I do too.
Mara, Mark.
Mark, Steven, Eric,
Oh
and
yes,
Johnny.
Steven.
That's
Steven's
it.
name was dropped this last episode, so I'm wondering if they're gonna like try to send him home, and then he's obviously a faithful. I just want to know at the last, do you think that at the end, at this point that we know now, do you think at the end it's gonna be Rob? Because everyone is just like, he's just our friend. He's so trustworthy. We love him, blah, 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 blah. Or do you think someone's going to sniff him out and eventually get him out and that a faithful will win?
Um, yeah, I
Because
think he's
one, two, three, four, five,
how many
six,
more
seven, eight, nine,
episodes?
nine faithfuls, one traitor left.
It's dangerous, and it sounded like Eric wasn't gonna do it. But
I
but
think
if
he's
you're
going to
on
do
the sh
it.
if you're on the show and you get asked, you have
No,
to
and
do
you
it.
get this far.
Yeah, you're gonna quit? No.
I can't do it. I can't be a traitor. Bitch.
Yes, you can. Um,
What do you
yeah,
think the end will be? Do you think Traitor Rob will win, or do you think one of the Faithfuls?
I'm hoping one of the faithfuls.
Okay,
I'm rooting for them now.
I am too.
I Although, are there any, here, I'm going to put this back on you. Are there any faithfuls who annoy you?
Tara.
Tara. Okay.
I don't know why. I love
Hmm.
Steven.
Hmm.
Who is Natalie again? Who is Natalie?
She is the one that annoys me.
Oh, wait, which one's Natalie then?
She like always has like athletic wear on
Oh my
and
God, she
and
is
s-
annoying. Oh dear
so
God,
many
get her out of here.
sparkles on her eyes. In fact,
Yes.
so many so that I have stopped wearing my sparkles on my eyes because I'm
Okay.
like too many sparkles.
No, you're right. I thought for some reason I thought she was gone already. No, I do not like her. So I think the person that I'm like rooting for the most to win, I want to say Mark or dare I say Eric, finagles a way to become a traitor to then win it all.
He's
Love
such a
that. I
rebel.
want Eric Nam to win and I want him to shade, rob, and somehow play the game to where he ends up being the winner, the ultimate winner. I yeah, for me the least interesting of all of them to me maybe would be, and this is a question for myself and you didn't even ask this, is Natalie. I
I love Dorinda. I'd
love
be rooting for
Dorinda, but I just like don't think she's like endgame.
I don't think so either.
I
Well, we'll
know this is
see.
gonna bite me in the ass later and be like, oh, Dorinda
And
won.
then
And I'm
is
like,
Dorinda.
"Brr."
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, we'll see. Is that it? Is
I
that
think
all
that's
we
it.
watched? Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, everyone, take a palate cleanser, go watch some fucking Tubi and watch some 90s classics and just remember the good old times when the government wasn't corrupt as fuck. I mean, back then it probably was still, but still,
A little less.
a little dash of less. So go watch Tubi, enjoy some old classics, make yourself feel good because you know what? I feel like more and more shit's gonna get released over the next
You need
weeks,
it. Yeah.
months, years,
Mm-hmm.
who knows? But dear God, let the Clintons be on TV, giving it all out on the table.
Please. All right.
As always, like, subscribe, leave a comments. We love you. Bye bye.
Bye.